Welcome to this fantastic conversation. Ali, it's so cool to have you here, and I can't wait to share a little bit about what you've experienced. But initially, I'd like to find out a little bit about who you are, where you're located in the world, because that is an interesting location. And the other piece that I'd really like to find out about and share with others is, what's your passion?
Thank you very much, Chris. My name is Ali. I'm from Lebanon, been born in Kuwait and living in Kuwait. I come from a big family of 9 siblings, which is so dynamic. I am a believer of everything is possible, ambitious, dreamer, and I'm an implementer. If you want anything to be done, you just give it to me, and I was like, I'll get things done. My passion relates to my work because I'm very passionate about kindness. I live with the motto of kindness, and I work in an organization that spreads amazing positive behavioral change in the community. I run a program that helps students in private schools to overcome bullying through kindness. So I'm very fortunate.
From what I know of you, and I have been very lucky to meet you in person, not just across computer screens, you really do live and breathe that passion, and it's an amazing thing to observe when I first met you, to see that actually being lived out, which kind of leads me to what drew you to working with me?
Too many things. From the beginning, when we met during your visit to Kuwait, you were a mystery box to all of us.
Always a mystery box.
And you're full of knowledge. You had a lot of things that I would love to have for myself. At the beginning, I need to be truly honest. When we were talking about the Unlock Your Power, I was questioning every single thing. I was like, okay, reluctant, hesitant. I wanted to understand it so well, but I believe it is going to be understood only by experiencing it. You cannot comprehend it just by words. I'm not that type of person. You would tell me something and I would go like, okay, I'm convinced. I'm in fully.
Well, I think you're right about that hesitation. I actually find that really refreshing when there's a hesitation. And if somebody doesn't do that hesitation, I almost put them on pause to make sure that they have space to really know what they're getting into. I really like that you had that hesitation and yet enthusiasm.
Yes, exactly. So when I feel this is something that makes me uncomfortable, I just go an extra mile and be outside of my comfort zone. I push myself. See, at the beginning, you don't know what it is, but you feel that there might be some huge things and huge potential for you to learn things. And to be honest, what drew me the most and attracted me with Unlock Your Power is the capability of one person to unleash their self-sabotages for their own growth, whether it was consciously or subconsciously, or you are aware of it or unaware of it. This kind of topic, or it is so, I don't want to say subsided by people, but they don't give it that much of attention. Most of our attention, and me, myself, I'm talking about me, is that I look into others more than I look into myself. That's probably my biggest weakness sometimes, because I care for others more than I care for myself. Self-sabotage occurs whether at home or with your friends or with family or at work, without being aware, or even if being aware, you just love that feeling, but you don't know what to do next. So that was the first thing that drew me and attracted me the most. And the second thing that attracted me the most is that I know as a fact that humans functions most of their life in the autopilot from their subconscious. What is my subconscious situation? I was so curious. And I wanted to know, how can I enhance and nurture my subconscious through the Unlock Your Power? And those two things really attracted me the most and made me believe, okay, there is a huge potential for me to change a lot of things. I don't know how it will be effective. I don't know if it will be effective. I don't know what should I expect from it. But when I let go of all those conditions, it became so beautiful journey. And so on, I'm still in it.
Yeah, so you've mentioned how, you were keen to find out what was going on in the subconscious and sort of in behind the scenes of what you consciously know. So yes, we are only partway through Unlock Your Power with you. We're just on about midway point in this. So what's been some of the reveals for you, and has it been something that has surprised you?
There were too many surprises and there were many unexpected things. I'm a very, very self-critic. I have bad memories. I feel burned out a lot of times. I have doubt. I feel like I'm being imposed by people's judgments and I care for their thoughts. I feel shame so many times and regret. I bet that this is us humans. We have all those roller coasters. But the thing is, many of us, they don't know how to deal with those troubles. And I personally, I keep on referring us, but I'm speaking about myself. That makes me feel better. So me personally, I believed so many times that I have dealt with my issues, which is untrue. And I got to discover it through our process. I believe that I dealt with my problems. I believe that I pushed my issues out of my system. I believe that I made a difference in my behavior, and I believed that did something different. You know, it was a cycle that was like, oh my God. And throughout our process, those kind of things were answered, and from my subconscious were coming to my conscious mind, and I was like, oh, you didn't deal with that. Okay, it doesn't matter your age, because those kind of programs it's not age oriented. It is beyond age and beyond sometimes a human's understanding capabilities, sometimes. But you would feel the effect of it. The effect is very legit. If I want to say what surprised me, even my surprised emotions is surprised by this program, with the way that it has a huge and tremendous positive impact on my life. You brought the awareness to my subconscious on certain subjects, and you took me through the process to overcome it. It wasn't an easy journey, and still I'm in the journey, and I admit it is not an easy journey. There's a lot of resistance, denial. You cannot expect what is coming. It shocks me that it takes efforts to go through a tough journey. Yes, they might be uncomfortable and there might be resistance, but that is a sign of growth. That is a sign for me that I'm transforming to someone else, not necessarily someone that I don't know, but a better version of myself with a better understanding of my conscious mind of how can I be a better human being.
So we know that some of that process shocks you, and I hear that in our conversations regularly, which is always makes me grin a little, because I like shock value. It's where the growth is. What's been a really good surprise for you in this process?
It's the principle of desire.
Now,
the principle of desire.
Principle of desire. Okay, so I will just explain that the principle of desire is the second part to this 7-part process. And often what happens is one of these principles really stirs someone up. So I'm curious to know a little bit more about what your good surprise was through the principle of desire.
The good factor of it is that it was I had issues with it myself, because I was always thinking of others, and I always desired what I would love someone to do for me, goodness, like any goodness in the world for myself. I would desire it for external. It doesn't matter who is that person, colleague, family member. I was never like desired something and in front of me is the mirror, which was myself. Throughout the process and the principle of desire, I learned how to desire things for myself. I know it's a small thing, but it is it was a game changer for me. It was a game changer, definitely, because when you feel that desire, that healthy desire for your own self, wow, how many decisions would be different. Wow. When you register and become part of the Unlock Your Power program, you will not regret it, that's for sure. And you know what? It doesn't matter your age, your gender, your color, your sex, your religion, your position, your status, financial status, or whatever. It doesn't matter all those things. You will love every single second working with this amazing woman, Chris. You're such an amazing, inspiring person, really, and help me. And I definitely know that you will help a lot. So please don't hesitate and do it. If you are thinking of who I am dealing with. You are dealing with a loving, confidential, professional, amazing woman. And please consider investing in yourself. Please don't put any of those conditions and boundaries and like, oh no, just please consider investing in yourself, because you never know what you will benefit from this program. But I can tell you, you will benefit something.
So thank you, Ali. Look, your enthusiasm and passion is contagious. I felt it the moment I met you, and I still feel it thousands and thousands of miles away, with you being in Kuwait and me being here in Australia. It is such a pleasure to be able to continue to do this work, and I can't wait to see what other surprises we get to deliver through this program for you. My name is Chris Wildeboer. If you want to know more about this program, please contact me on the details below, and I look forward to sharing another conversation with you soon.